On this mysterious night, May and Professor Bai planned to team up and show Huang Mao a thing or two about the power of the law, so the budget meeting kicked off at the Blue Goose. Confused, Huang Mao borrowed the bag, muttering, "Hey, isn't this 60 million? Then impatiently asked Baby, "Where's the stuff?" Baby instantly asked, "What?" Huang Mao suddenly kicked. On October 19th, when he got the robbery news, he rushed downstairs in a hurry. When he returned to the office, salt was sprinkled on his computer. Baby felt wronged. How could he rob and steal files at the same time? Huang Mao nodded and said, "Exactly. So you definitely have an accomplice." That day, while the heist went down, Izai sneaked into the office. This skid made his computer look like it just got rebooted. Baby finally understood. No wonder Huang Mao's computer was a blank canvas. Turns out the robbery was white. The real target was customer data on the computer. Huang Mao, impatient, asked Baby for the files. If she didn't spill, he was ready to give Lion Hu a special show. Baby finally got on. In a panic, Baby said the data was at home. Huang Mao immediately drove him there. Baby's family searched everywhere, but found no customer data. Huang Mao burst in, demanding the file's location. Without missing a beat, Baby lied, claiming the data was hidden elsewhere, saying, "Unless I can see Lion Hu first, I'm not giving up anything." Huang Mao joked as he warned Baby, telling him if he lied again, he'd get a taste of going Dutch. After saying that, he snatched Baby's phone, only to find that the little brat had turned on the GPS. Huang Mao tossed the phone and sped off to a factory in the suburbs. Lion Hu was tied up, unhurt. Baby bowed, confessing he didn't know where the data was. Huang Mao was so mad he could burst into laughter, asking Baby if he remembered what he just said, as rows of torture devices gleamed in front of him. The chainsaw nearby was coated with seasoning. Huang Mao had completely lost patience. He strapped Baby to a chair and popped open the beer to set the mood. His plan was to showcase the laundry charm first and then. He hung Baby up in the air, turning him into a terrorist training session, making life feel worse than death. Baby felt his spine ripping apart. His ribs felt like they were smashed, and Huang Mao let out a sinister chuckle. His head was pounding, and when he turned around, he found Lion Hu had already freed herself. What a move! But just a minute ago, Huang Mao shattered a bottle. Glass shards flew. Lion Hu picked up one and cut her bindings. Seeing her boyfriend in agony, Lion Hu quickly grabbed the chainsaw. If it grew just 10 more centimeters, Baby would have been heading straight to the underworld. Lion Hu rushed over to free him, and they embraced tightly. Baby cried out, "I'm so sorry. I just wanted to protect you." Little did he know he had become the one needing protection. The danger still loomed. Their escape could be interrupted at any moment. Lion Hu flipped over the unconscious Huang Mao and reached into his pockets. Yet Huang Mao was filled with confusion, unable to comprehend why Baby was so persistent in taking care of Lion Hu. Isn't the endgame to kill him anyway? What's the point of this good guy act? Baby shot back, and Huang Mao chuckled in reply. On October 19, Huang Mao caught Izai in a parking lot. He couldn't resist and beat her up. Later, a guy in a black van abducted Izai. Who else could it be but Baby? Too bad she would never know. Her trusted boyfriend became a tool and was cruelly executed. Baby felt the chill. Could he have a dual personality? Huang Mao angrily tightened the chains and lunged at Baby, aiming for his neck. You can imagine what happened next. Just 1 minute, and Baby would be unconscious, into he'd suffocate. But then he suddenly started laughing. He managed to croak out, "This time you lose." The sound of police sirens grew louder and clearer outside. Huang Mao looked puzzled. "I've thrown the phone. How could the cops find us?" Baby proudly declared, "It's the locator. The phone's GPS is just a smokescreen. The real locator was in the glass in front of him." Hearing this made Huang Mao's blood rush straight to his head. Suddenly, without a prior warning, a bullet pierced Huang Mao's heart. The detectives had arrived. But why was he so decisive? Professor Bai and May also showed up. Although Baby was rescued, his feelings were all mixed up. Was Huang Mao truthful? Did his alter ego kill Izai? Baby hesitated long. Until he confessed his dual personality secret to Lion Hu, she sighed with relief. She thought Baby didn't want her anymore. Baby laughed and said, "Impossible. You're the most important person in my heart." But because of this, they could never be together. Who knows? Maybe one day her body would be taken over by Baby 3. Whether he was good or bad was still unknown. Huang Mao's words were up for debate. The key point was that he said he saw the car but didn't spot the driver. Even if it was Baby 3 who took his eye, that didn't mean he was the killer. Lionhew had made up her mind she would help Baby find out the truth, and when Baby 3 appeared next time, she wanted to thoroughly understand what was going on with everything. That night, Baby was in hospital. On waking, her phone rang. Nome asked where she was. In hospital, Baby replied. But then she realized something was off. Nome on the phone said, "You've been missing for 3 days." This sent shivers down Baby's spine. She glanced at her phone and saw the date was already the 31st. The day she was admitted was the 27th. She had lost 3 days. In other words, Baby 3 had struck again. Her mind went blank, her memories halted on the night she was admitted. She quickly called up Nome and asked to meet at the cafe to find out what happened. Nome countered with, "Why do you always touch your ear like that?" Baby awkwardly responded, "I do that when I'm nervous." Nome presented her homemade gift.